Hi everyone, welcome back. So guys, if you remember, as part of the previous lecture, we have just downloaded and we have configured the things in our machine, right? To cross-check the configuration part, what I am doing right now is, let me create a feature file and I just want to cross-check whether the things that I have done is right or wrong. So that's the reason I'm creating a file and I'm naming it as demo example 1 dot feature. Okay, I'm creating a feature file here. So I don't want all these context. I'm just deleting everything from this uh, reference feature file that it got created, and of course all the other chunk too. Okay, I just deleted all the other chunks too. So what I'm doing right now is Karate Framework official documentation. I'm navigating to this Karate official documentation itself, and on this official documentation, let us see a simple feature file what they have created. See, basically given URL, okay, given URL and when method and then status. So here given URL, these are the keywords. So here given URL. If you have the API URL, specify the API URL. Else, if you don't have a API URL, just specify any web application. So I just specified my website URL. And on top of that, we need to specify the method. So when method get. Okay. Then if you want to verify the status, then status 200. If you want to verify the status, give the status. If you don't want to verify the status, you no need to give this particular status also. Up to you. So I'm just leaving it as a then status. Right now, I haven't added any runner classes to here. So directly what I'm doing is right click on my feature file, run as a Cucumber feature. So whenever I'm executing, no class definition found exception I'm getting. Okay, so let us have a look into the pom.xml file with respect to the jar files which were added. If I have a look into my pom.xml file, guys, it has only dependency related to the JUnit 5 basically. So only JUnit 5 is not sufficient. We all know that we need a Karate core and as well as a Karate Apache 2 basically. Okay, we need a Karate core and as well as we need a Karate Apache 2. So that's the reason I navigated to MVN repository. I'm searching for Karate core. Okay, so Karate core. So here the latest version is 1.4.1. Copy this one, come back to your editor, update this Karate core. On top of this particular Karate core, what exactly we need to add? The another one is we need to add a Karate Apache. So let's come back here. Let's search for this Karate Apache and the latest version is 0.96. Copy it and update it in your dependencies. Just save the pom.xml file. I haven't done beyond this, guys. The only thing I have done is it has only the JUnit 5 dependency. I just added the Karate core and as well as the Karate Apaches to my pom.xml file, and just to cross check, let me update my project. Right click, Maven, update the project. I just want to cross check my project is updated. So I just updated my Maven projects. Okay, now if you come back and when I right click run as a Cucumber feature, so still we are getting this no class definition font. Why? Could not find or load the main class. Oh, crazy. So let me change this Karate core to 1.3.1 and let me try to run this. Okay, let me try to run this particular content. Run as a Cucumber feature. Still we have an issue, but the issue is feature parser not a valid feature, missed input W. So as per this, there is some issue in the feature file that we have created. What was that? Given, okay, www http lebby.com. Consider that I have given this lebby.com. Okay, let me try. Okay, so the issue here is, guys, if you see basically mismatched input with the W. So in this when, so this is my lowercase, that's the issue. Okay, I just changed my when to an uppercase, and when I run my feature right now, it's trying to execute. So here, guys, I just did two corrections here in this particular code. The first correction is the Karate Core version, I changed it to 1.3.1, and the next correction I have done is this one. Basically, while writing down this feature, I have written W in a lowercase. That's again the another issue. Okay, that's fine. Immediately, another question that comes in our mind, Surendra, you explained about a Java, Maven, Postman, and other things, but you haven't explained about a Cucumber plugin. So ideally, you can download this Cucumber plugin. Okay, Cucumber natural plugin for Eclipse Editor. So directly from the Eclipse Marketplace, you can search for it. Okay, Cucumber natural plugin. I was just searching for it. Or let's go with the Cucumber itself. Okay, the first result itself. Okay, so this is the Cucumber plugin. So ideally, in order to do this installation process, there are a multiple options are there. Even you can drag. See, if at all I mouse over on this one, I'm getting this option. Drag this and drop it in your editor. See, whenever I mouse over, drag to install. So drag it and drop it on your editor. Automatically, this Cucumber natural plugin will be installed to your Eclipse editor, guys. So the points that we have concluded from this lecture are, we need to add Karate Core, Karate Apache, and the Karate Core version that I have added is a 1.3.1. The Apache version that I have added is a 0.9.6. I created a sample feature file and I ran my code directly from a feature file. Okay, directly from a feature file, and I'm able to run it successfully. So immediately a question comes in on mind, Surendra, how you are calling it as a success? See, basically I can see that one scenario got executed and one scenario is passed. Wantedly, what I'm doing is I'm changing my response code to 201 to show or to cross check whether it is showing as a failure or not. So whenever it's executing, it will display the response here in the console. Okay, so this is the way how exactly you can create your code in this Karate framework. Okay, so this is the way how exactly you can create your code. Moving further, we do have a bunch of lectures explaining how are we creating this feature file, what is the significance of a feature, what is the significance of a scenario. Everything we have a different sets of lectures that will be discussed. Okay, good. Done the deal, guys. This is the basic thing that we have for today with respect to the configuration. Moving further, what we are doing is we are gonna add a mini project set of videos to this lecture itself, which will be uploaded in a couple of days itself. Okay, stay tuned to the course and you will be getting a bunch more videos on this Karate framework as a project level. And one more thing, guys, whenever you are having a queries, of course you can raise your queries directly in your questions tab. One thing you need to know is why you will be getting a delay in a response from a faculty side is, once after you lock the question, it will take a minimum 24 hours for us to get an email. Until we get an email, we will not check this particular content and a questionnaires on a daily basis. Ideally, whenever the questions were raised, we will get an email after 24 hours and then we will have a look into the queries. That's the reason there is a delay in a response. But if at all you are looking for a faster resolution, any kind of a queries, do drop me an email to surendra.jagannatham@gmail.com. Within the subject line, make sure that you added a note that you are my Udemy student. Okay, perfect. Done the deal then. That's all I have. See you again in the next lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.